Good morning, everyone. Maybe it's afternoon, maybe it's evening. We know we have protocol fans from all over the world. It is Jared Jackson with Puro Cigar House, Omerta Cigar Company, and Stag Lounge, and I'm happy to introduce the men of the hour, Mr. Juan and Kevin from Protocol Cigars. We're
What's
here to talk
happening?
about our newest release. I want to turn it over to these fellows to talk about part three of the law.
How you guys doing today? How's everybody doing? Whatever time it is you're watching this, I hope you guys are doing well. You're in good health, and you're about to enjoy a good cigar. And you're going to be thinking about buying the Law Part Three, that's the reason we're here for. So, Kevin, I'll let you do a little say hello, and then we'll talk about the brand.
What's up? Kevin Kythen, co-owner of Protocol Cigars. Happy to be here. Very excited for the third release of the Law 3.
We are really excited. The Law 3 is our third rendition or part 3 of a great series that we're doing for Omerta Cigars and Puro House and all Omerta Cigar Company locations such as Stag. I don't know all of them because you guys keep popping up with more every other day. So I'll just say anywhere the Stag / Omerta's sells our cigars, we're going to be available there, and they're going to be online on purocigarhouse.com. And I'll tell a little bit about it. So, we started with Omerta probably in 2018, Kevin, in that ballpark, maybe 18, 19. We started, and we just are, we have the same philosophies. Very boutique place, great people, great work ethic, and what Jarrett has built there is just astronomical. Kevin, you haven't been to the flagship location, but it is the most beautiful thing you ever want to see. It's a humongous cigar shop when you walk in. And it's two different worlds, man. The left side's more of a upper class, very nice, traditional, old school cigar lounge, leather chairs, beautiful painting, mahogany wood all over the place. And then the right side is your wild and boisterous side. They got pool tables, dart tables, all kinds of stuff over there. Really, dart tables, dart boards, just really cool stuff. It's a great place. And as we started to grow in the business, with Omerta, Jared had an idea of doing a shop exclusive. So just like with any shop exclusives that we do, we always like to somehow, because we're a law enforcement themed cigar company, we always like to put a law enforcement spin on everything. So it was my job to come up with an idea, and Jared was like, "Let's just you figure it out and let me know." So that's when I had the idea of the law, and that's how that came apart. So when people think about Oklahoma City, you always think about the Wild West, right? That's what comes to mind: beef, cattle, Wild West, all that gunslinger stuff. Also, home to where Bass Reeves used to police in those areas back in his day, when he was out there doing his thing, being a badass. And I said, okay, I got Omerta, I got Oklahoma City, and I got law enforcement. How do you combine those two? And what came to my mind was the term "the law," because when you watch spaghetti western movies, they're always talking about the law when they refer to the sheriffs or marshals or bounty hunters. It's always the law. So I was like, let's do the law, and I made it kind of like the art to look like a poster for a spaghetti western movie. And then instead of doing the law 2.0 or whatever, we did part 1, part 2, and now part 3, just like a movie. When you would see a movie, it would be part 3. So that's what we got, the law part 3. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Actually, I looked through, if by the time you guys see this, I don't know if it's going to be still available, but I believe there's a few cigars of the Law Part 1, and the Law Part 1 came out in 2021. So that cigar has already been aged 2 years in their humidor. Then we got the Law Part 2. There's a few boxes left of that, and that was from 22 last year. And then we got the new one coming out. But I just want to show you the artwork that is right there. Protocol Cigars presents the Law Part 3, handmade at La Zona. And La Zona is where they make this cigar in Esteli, Nicaragua. I want to show everybody the cigar so you can see how it is. So the first one was in 21, part 1 was a Robusto. In 22, it was a box press Robusto. And this year we did a Corona Gordo. I think it looks like a semi-box press. But what's special about these cigars, soft box press, they call it, right? So what's special about these cigars is got a little, it's not your typical head on the cigar. It's got like this little point, like something very kind of rustic kind of looking, not a pigtail, but a rustic tip. And then it has the closed foot on the back. Looks like something that is handmade, not cut. So I wanted to do it something like you expect somebody in a Western movie to be smoking as they're riding their horse. So here it is right now. I'm gonna cut it for you guys. And while I cut it, I'll let Kevin talk a little bit.
Yeah, I'm loving this cigar. So one, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been the same blend, right, Jarrett?
That
All
is
3 years are
correct.
different sizes. So it's a little different from a limited release from Protocol Cigars because we typically don't stick with a single blend. But in this project, what I really love about it is it's the same blend, but every time we release it, it's a new Vitola, which is really unique from us.
Right. The nuances you get from part 1 to part 2 to part 3 is it's just a significant shift, right? Because even if you went from the first year, it was very robust, punch in the mouth right off the bat. But as you went into your part 2, we all know that box press has a little bit less filler, so it completely changed the dynamic of the cigar. Now, as we're going into a smaller ring gauge in part 3, as we've been kind of telling everybody, like this one is the most flavorful of the parts so far. The other one's very robust, a little less robust, but still kind of up there. Whereas this one, good medium, solid medium cigar, but the flavor notes. And don't get me wrong, I'm not these guys that give you the upside down pineapple cake and all this stuff. But from just an overall flavor experience, I feel like this is by far the best one. I believe you guys shipped these back in April or May, so they've been sitting in our humidor, aging, getting ready for this release. And we couldn't be more excited to work with you guys. This has been great. Kevin wants to get you down here sometime. We always have a blast. Eat well,
absolutely.
Drink well, go hang out at the house. I mean, it's just
Jared makes Jared makes an amazing breakfast. That my first time ever having gravy and biscuits. It was amazing. It was really, really good.
As we like to call it, Oklahoma hospitality. And every year we do a raffle prize. So we kind of wanted to stick to that Western theme. We were fortunate enough to score this.
Look at that, everybody. Hold that up.
Colt 45 model with a pearl handle. Wow. Beautiful gun.
Tell them the MSRP on that.
MSRP is roughly $1,000. I think it's a little bit of a low end, but it's about roughly $1,000. We got a deal on it, so they cut us a good deal. I think if you had to buy it outright at this point, it'd be a little closer to 12.
I did some research. The cheapest I saw was $998.
That's without the pearl handle, yeah. So,
right. And that's a giveaway.
Yeah, that's going to be a giveaway. So every
tell them. Yes, tell them about the deals for this week.
Yeah, so weekend. The deals are listen. You spend $150 on any of the protocol line, you're going to get 15% off on the website. It's going to be automatic. It'll automatically hit you. As far as in the stores, they'll take care of you. And every 5 protocol cigars you buy, whether it's the part 3 or we only have 3 bundles left of the part 1, and like I think 35 bundles left of the part 2, whether it's cyber crimes or whatever, you want to get mix and match, go ahead and get your deal, get your core lines in there along with the part 3 release for your collection. That way, every 5 protocol sticks you get, you're going to get an entry. We'll combine all the entries on Wednesday. You earn them Saturday and Sunday, and then we'll do the drawing live on Wednesday, and then we'll post it everywhere. And then we'll get with our local guy. We've got a great local shop that does really good with shipping and FFL. So we'll get you squared up and make sure that all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. So Uncle Sam's super happy with us.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Guys, don't miss out on this one. Don't sleep on it.
But yeah, again, we want to keep this video short and quick. Great release. I can't wait for we already got ideas for part 4 and how we're going to release this next year. We did have the soft release at the our first annual boutique bash in Oklahoma City just this last weekend. It went extremely well. One of our good brothers out of North Carolina won the Ruger Blackhawk 357 6-shooter. So he's super pumped to get that. It's always great when that guy's flying from out of state and win one of the main prizes. So
that's great.
Definitely looking forward to getting this out there for everybody to enjoy. We've enjoyed it a couple times now since it's been here. I think we busted out some on my birthday for my birthday party. We had a little cookout at the house the day before, and everybody's really enjoying the stick right now. So
yes, let you guys know there's only 300 bundles that are made. So what we do with all of these, while there are different parts, every time we do make them, it's still only limited. They're each limited editions. So this one we only have 300 bundles, and you guys only have this weekend to buy them. And when you buy them, you get the 15% off if you buy 150 worth of Protocol cigars, and on top of that, For every 5 you buy, you're gonna get a chance to win that. Put it up again, Jared, so they can see what it is.
Yeah, this beautiful.
Look at that thing. There's no bullets. When you get it, there's gonna be no bullets. You have to buy your own bullets.
Gotta
Just to
buy
let
your
you
own
guys
bullets.
know. I gotta let you know that.
And you gotta be able to pass a background check.
That's it. So,
Right, yeah.
So if you
but
can't,
that's
we'll
a
work that
beautiful,
out.
beautiful,
Don't worry. If
beautiful.
you can't own a gun, we'll work something out on I'll buy the gun and we'll get you some kind of prize going. No worries.
Yeah, but still, that's a beautiful gun and it's a great piece. You know, even if you're not a gun person, it's a real nice thing. It looks like the Wild West. So the cigar is great. Jared, thank you again for giving us another opportunity. It's been a good solid 5 years working with you guys, and it's been great doing the law or the whole series, and we're excited to do more, and we're excited to see what the next renditions are going to be.
Yep. And don't forget, guys, 10 a.m. this Saturday at Puro Cigar House. That's Puro cigarhouse.com. Omerta Cigar Company here in Oklahoma City, Omerta Cigar Company South Tulsa, Stag Lounge downtown Oklahoma City, and Stag Lounge in the great city of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Will all have these featured with the same deals on the opportunity to win this beautiful gun. Again, thanks to Kevin and Juan for putting this part 3 together for us and continuing our looks like a growing partnership and with us, and we couldn't be more excited to get this release out to everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.